Hey everybody, this is Bud Brown and my wife,
Gloria Brown.
here living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. I wanted to do a little video on things that are different when you have a Filipino partner. And of course now, after 50 years, we're pretty much understand each other. But there are a few things that when we first got married, there was a lot of misunderstandings. So, I want to talk about the language and I want to talk about the culture. As far as language goes, the Philippines can be somewhat deceptive to foreigners or Americans. Because apparently, looking from the outside in, it looks like all Filipinos speak English. Almost every sign is in English, almost every sign. And most Filipinos have a knowledge of English. Right? I mean, you learn English in school or?
Yes.
You want to say something? I know. Go ahead.
I speak. What do you mean learn from English in school? It used to be there's no English in when I went to school. We don't speak English.
Okay.
Very many, not very, just very few.
Okay, not that much English when you were going to school. But now, most everybody speaks English. Not everybody.
Yeah.
So. But some of the words and phrases are different than what we're used to. For example, when we go to McDonald's, when we first got here, and we order, and they say, "For a while, sir." Remember? For a while.
For a while. What is that?
Yeah. Usually in English, American English, we say, "We'll be right with you," or "It'll be just a little bit," or maybe even you may have to wait
a little bit longer
for a while. But you just don't say
for a while.
For a while.
It just don't make sense.
But now we understand when they say for a while, that means it'll be up in a little bit. Another thing, when we first got married, and I don't know if you remember this, Gloria would say, "Please pass the salt." Gloria would say, "Please transfer the salt." I thought, transfer? I know the idea. Transfer means to take something from this place and put it in another place.
Yeah, move it to the other place.
But when you're sitting at a table, we don't use the word, "Please transfer the salt."
No? Well, that was the day I didn't know how to speak English.
Well, yeah, but now you know. So now you would say what?
Can you please hand me the salt?
Hand me the salt or pass the salt.
Yes.
Yeah, pass the salt, please.
Or handed me the salt.
Can you hand me the salt? Something
please.
Like that. Yeah. And speaking of please, Americans will know this very well. I'm not sure of other Western countries, but what we call the magic words in my family, please and thank you. Please thank you.
And thank you.
If you didn't say please and thank you, then you were very rude. So, we'd been married a little while, and Gloria would bring me a cup of coffee, and I would say, "Thank you," and she wouldn't say anything. And I thought, you're supposed to say you're welcome when somebody says thank you. And then, after a while, she would do this for me, do that for me. I would say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And then one day she said, "How come you're always saying thank you to me? I'm your wife. You don't have to say thank you." So I realized that, and this has been confirmed, and by the way, I know there's Filipinos in my audience, and Filipinos, and if you agree with this, would you make a comment about it? Or if you don't agree with it, make a comment. So I'm very curious about this. This is just something that happened in our marriage. So I don't know if it happens to all Filipinos or it was just our situation. But it seems like the closer you are to someone, the less you have to say thank you. Like if her brothers or mom or dad brings her something and she would just take it and eat it, she wouldn't be in the habit of saying thank you, thank you. And so even sometimes just to kind of, bring it on home or tease her a little bit, I would say, thank you. And she would say, you're welcome. Are you happy now? I said you're welcome. Also, when she met my mom and dad, and she would hear them say, Norma, can you bring me a cup of coffee? Okay, Roy, I'll be right there. And different things. And she would say, how come your parents call each other by their first names? And I would say, well, that's their name. What do you think? She said, if you're in a relationship, you love each other, you don't be saying first names. You say, sweetheart, darling, mahal ko means my love, or English love, but not Roy, Norma. So sometimes also I would tease her, thank you, Gloria. You're welcome, Bud. Of course now, darling, sweetheart, would you do this? Okay. Thank you, love. Where are you? I'm downtown. Okay, see you later, sweetheart. Okay, pick me up at 10 o'clock. All right, love. Talk to you then. So, I guess the word to use is terms of endearment. When you have it's also for other people around. If they hear her, Gloria and myself saying, Gloria, can you bring me a glass of water? Okay, bud. They're thinking, man, what?
That sounds horrible.
It sounds...
You look like just best friend.
Yeah, maybe friends, yeah, but not sweethearts and lovers. Oh my. So
That's too close to come. That's too close.
When we're close, you don't say, Gloria, what did you do today? How was your day today, Gloria?
Fine, bud.
Fine, bud. So and here's another thing that it seems to me from what I've experienced that the term jealousy is very different here and in the Western culture. Here, and correct me if I'm wrong, Filipinos, it seems that the more jealous you are, that means the more you love somebody. So jealousy is a good thing. I'm jealous because I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Western culture, we take it as you're jealous of me because you think I'm going to run around behind your back. You think I'm going to have another woman. That's why you want to hold me so close, and it's like you don't trust me. So it's a negative thing. So, of course, I believe every girlfriend, boyfriend, husband and wife, newlyweds especially, there is an element of jealousy there. But after a while, you trust the person, you know they're not going to do any hanky-panky, so, there's no need to be jealous.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous.
No, I'm not jealous either because we know. And today I took a picture of us or a video of us in McDonald's. You'll see Gloria sitting over here. I'm sitting over there in the corner doing my thing.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. But the people in McDonald's, the employees say, how come your husband doesn't sit with you? How come you don't sit with your husband?
Your wife.
I mean, yeah, how come you don't sit with your husband? How come I don't sit with my wife? And the answer is, why?
Why?
I'm doing my studies and my language studies, and
I'm doing my thinking.
You're doing your thing. I saw you on the phone one time talking with somebody when
my
we
boyfriend.
were there. Boyfriend. Jealous.
Oh, go ahead.
So those things you should be aware of. And how do you solve that dilemma? I
Trust
think,
each other.
huh?
Trust each other.
Trust. And I think the man has to say to the woman, look, I know you love me, I love you, but when you're so jealous, it makes me think you don't trust me. That
That's
I'm
right.
so low class that I'm gonna mess around, I'm gonna fool around behind your back. It
Exactly.
makes me feel terrible.
It's not lack of respect.
It's like you don't respect me. But I know it seems like the woman would say, no, I just love you so much. Well, if you love me, then trust me, right?
To me, when you trust somebody, it make it easy for everybody. I mean, it make it easy for your husband to work. She cannot do this, she cannot do that, she cannot go any place because he's afraid that she's gonna do something wrong and somebody will see. Oh, I see your husband with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
They've said that to you before, huh?
Mm-hmm. My response to that is, I got bad news for you. If the man will cheat, they will cheat. You cannot stop them. You have to go. The one who go cheat is the same thing as the woman, because which is some women are.
Yeah, some do.
But
cheat.
I don't.
Some men cheat too, probably.
I'm a one woman man.
And I'm a one woman. No, you're a one woman. You're a one man.
It's wasting time, like that.
You're a one man woman.
Wow, I'm a one man woman.
And I'm a one woman man.
So you just have to respect your partner.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if she wants to cheat, she will cheat.
Yeah. But I mean, we've been so long together that we trust each other 100%. So
More than 100%.
more than 100%. Oh, that's in physics impossible, but more than 100%. Okay, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. There was a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot about. Should have a notepad or something. But anyway, hope you can see us okay. We're in the middle of a brownout right now, so I opened the curtains on the window, so hopefully the lighting will be good.
If you want to come to the Philippines, be ready for brownout all the
Be
time.
ready for brownout.
Yes.
Be
If
prepared.
you want to come to the Philippines, be ready for brownout almost every week.
Yeah, we've had quite a few of these past few days. Now, in the States, we call it a blackout.
Yep.
And my brother, who works for Southern California, or he did, he's retired now. He worked for Southern California Edison, that's my younger brother. I asked him, I said, is there such a thing as a brownout? Because in the Philippines, we call, anytime there's no electricity, we call it a brownout. He said, if I can remember, a brownout is when it's a controlled turn off electricity so they can maintain or repair the lines. A blackout is when like a lightning or a car hits a power pole and it knocks out.
How would you say that? In the States,
You know, there's a brownout. That means they cut off the electricity on purpose.
when you don't pay your bill.
That too. But here, everything is a brown. There's no such thing as a blackout.
Almost every day.
No, every day.
Well, yesterday was. This morning was. That was what that lady said.
Okay, that's 2 days.
Still, if you
Don't
want,
listen to her.
if you want to live in the Philippines, think twice. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any internet.
Yeah, no internet. So I think it's kind of romantic, though. You get to use candles and stuff.
No, I'm used to electric.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for
And-
listening.
Yep. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, was I behave?
Almost all the time.
Almost all the time.